Today on Real Life, doing one of my favorite things, spending time in the kitchen with Chef Michael Clive.
Hey-o.
Hey, great to be here with you.
Yes.
What are we doing?
Well, that's it, eh? I thought maybe there was going to be a little bit longer of an introduction,
Whoa.
critically acclaimed, Mike B. Clive, something.
Yeah,
no?
cue the trumpets.
Hey.
There he is. Okay.
All right. We are cooking with that fantastic fish that brought you and I together about a year ago.
Yes,
It's,
catfish.
Yeah, the
And
farm-raised catfish.
Hey, can I share a catfish moment with you, though?
Do.
Did you know that going back about 15 years, I was doing a radio show in London, Ontario. It was the Catfish and Caddy show.
I
My
love that.
co-host was Catfish Morgan. I had to throw that in there because it's catfish.
Well, you also picked up on the breeding ground, not breeding ground, the stomping ground of where I grew up.
Well, see, we're connected.
London, Ontario.
I love it. So let's talk catfish. And
Yeah, well, this is what it is. If you're in the grocery store and you're buying catfish, it is farm-raised catfish, and it is unlike any other fish, really. Why? Because it's mild, it's firm, it's versatile. Today we're going to show off a beautiful little Mediterranean dish using some seasoned breadcrumbs. I took some salt, I took some pepper,
Right.
and I'm dusting over the nuglets, as I call them.
Nuglets.
These were just fillets of fish,
Okay.
catfish, and now I'm just dusting them. Because over there in that pan, I've got a little bit of oil, and we're just going to saute off our little nuglets. Now, some people could say nuggets. I'm going.
Nuggets sound so cute.
It does bring
Doesn't
up
it?
the cute factor.
It does. And you can't beat the cute factor with catfish.
So seasoned, they are. And you can season that with hot cayenne if you like that flavor.
Whatever
This is just salt
your
and
taste
pepper.
buds are all about.
Big
okay.
time. And so with the sounds of sizzle coming alive into the pan, we take our nuggets like so, and we just want to sear them off. And when I say that, really just kind of get a nice browning happening.
Right.
And
Now, is
spread them
catfish like
apart.
other fish where you don't want to overcook? Or does it matter?
Well, with the catfish, it's a little bit hard to overcook it.
Oh, well,
it
this
still
is
holds
good.
up. It holds
Yeah.
up.
Because some fish, it does make a difference.
Big time.
Yeah.
And what I will do at this point is just reach for a little lug more of our olive oil. It'll heat up quickly. It's, because we are frying, you want to be careful you don't heat up the oil too much. It's not
Yes.
like a corn oil or really strong peanut oil. And with peanut oil, I really only cook with peanut oil at home because you never know when you're going to run into a nut allergy.
Yes, that's right.
So that's going to brown. You
Okay.
grab your tongs at this point, like we have here, and
Okay.
you want to start. Well, you really want to let it brown up. So let's just see if we've got some browning. We've got a little bit of browning
Starting,
here. A little bit of browning. And you'll notice, why is it red, Michael? That is a question.
That was a question. I was wondering if it was seasoned already.
Boom!
Yes.
Yes, with a little Cajun rub.
Okay, see?
The beautiful little nuggets of catfish
Nuggets.
have taken on that color and flavor. And, it's okay if we only par cook this, because later on we're going to build a sauce and put it back in there. It's going to be
Okay.
delightful. And so we're browning and we're flipping.
That looks
And
good
you're
already.
taking this opportunity to ask me about my growing up in London, Ontario, and my love of catfish.
Okay. So tell me.
I grew up in London for 25 years, and it was around actually my 24th birthday where I discovered the catfish. I'm now almost 34.
So you've been a catfish fan for a while.
I have. I used to just fish them, and now I just eat them. And so, yeah, the catfish here that's browning, you can find down in ponds in the southern states of the U.S.,
Right.
I should say. Old cotton fields, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, well, it's inland farming, and so the fish feed on a floating pellet of corn. And what's interesting is that the normal habits of a catfish is that they want to feed on the bottom, not so much the farm raised.
Right.
Their food floats from day one. They don't know anything other than eating off the surface.
So these are retrained farmed catfish. Okay.
Yeah, that's perfect, actually. So with that in mind, we'll take these and just take them off to the plate.
All right.
Because we're going to
Oh,
build
that
up.
looks good already. I could just eat them like that.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a little bit of perch or something.
It does.
So we then add a little more olive oil, which I have right
over
over
there.
here. And, cooking in my own kitchen, I'm able to find things a little bit faster than cooking in your kitchen.
Well, you're doing pretty well.
Well, it's the support that I have from you, Sharon.
Oh, well.
Yes.
I'm
and
always here for you.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Whoa!
It's a sizzle,
I
it's a
say.
splatter, and with the olive oil, and that's just really just the moisture of the tomato coming out and contacting with the oil.
Those
if
are
we
nice
want to get
looking
bogged down.
tomatoes. They're nice and red, so this
Yep.
is yummy.
So we kind of just mix that around a little bit and warm them up, and it'll let out some of their juices. It's really going to actually make these a little bit sweeter. I also have some sun-dried black olives, which are going to,
Oh, yeah.
olives are going to go in there as well. And then you say, well, really, that's just olives and tomato,
Tomatoes,
Michael.
yeah.
But what if we took a little bit of lemon, like we have here?
You can never go wrong adding lemon.
I'm going to just take the base, or make a base, I should say. And this is great for when you're doing mango or peeling a melon. Create a base, right?
Oh,
and it's not going to
okay.
get away from you. And what I want from there is really just the skin, like so. You could use a tool, they call it a zester.
I have that.
And
I don't think I could do this successfully.
well, look at that, though.
I know, but that's you.
You don't want the white pithy well, thank you. Well, you're making me blush. And, sorry. And so what we'll do now is just julienne that up
Nice.
using this very, very small blade. And what we're going to do is bring a splash of sort of life back to the pan
All right.
with that lemon.
And that zest goes a long way.
Big time.
Yeah.
That's actually more intense in flavor than the juice of the lemon, really. Like if
Yeah.
you're going to get down to getting real lemon flavor in your food, go for the skin, the zest.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's where you're going to get it. And with that, we could even hit it just with a little bit of parsley, like so. And then we bring back
And
the
put the
fish.
fish
And
This looks fun. This would be a nice dish for entertaining.
oh yeah, definitely. You can present that on rice. You can present that with
Okay.
noodles.
Wonderful.
And so what we'd want to do is maybe just cover it for a moment and trap in some of the heat. This is where we could look longingly into each other's eyes.
Okay. Or
Or discuss other things, all things catfish, anything you'd like to know. It holds up well on the grill because
Yes.
it's hearty and it's firm.
and we're heading into barbecue season, so that's an important choice.
Big time. Also, this is a good time to maybe add just a little bit of garlic to the mix, like so.
That's always a good choice.
I've got a little bit more right here as well. And we'll toss it
Nice.
together. Basically, it's also a mid-price dish. So when you're in your grocery store, you go to the fresh fish counter,
Right.
never frozen, and you're looking at like somewhere around a salmon actually, like for a fillet of salmon.
Right. So that's reasonable. I buy salmon.
Sure.
And buy catfish. It's good.
Bake it, grill it, saute it, stir fry it. Braising, not so much. Stew it maybe with a gumbo. These are all things you can pick up off the website, Catfish Institute.
Definitely worth
Right.
a visit.
Yeah, .ca.
Great recipes.
And now it's pretty much serving time.
Oh, yum.
So you and I are going to get down to some feasting
Ooh, that looks good. Okay.
and some beautiful
Look at that.
Mediterranean catfish with a hint of lemon.
Okay.
And it's pretty dynamite. There's a fork for you. The test is in the taste. You're going to reach over the hot pan.
I am. Okay.
Oh.
Take the whole piece? Should I
Yeah.
get any accessories with it?
Well, there are pits in the tomatoes, or in the
I was gonna
olives,
say,
I
what
should
kind
say.
of tomatoes did you buy?
Yeah. The tomatoes are the cherry tomato.
Fell off
and-
my fork.
Well, I've got a cloth for you.
That's
And-
good.
Here, let's wipe your hand there. And
Thank
you're
That's
welcome.
really
actually.
good.
I'm going to tuck in my thing
So,
myself.
go to the website, and this will be on our website too, reallifeoncts.com. Thank you, sir. Another great dish.
You're welcome.